I entitled this podcast, What We've Done with Your Support. And it's incredible, really, if you think about the past couple of years, what we have accomplished with your support. And by your support, I mean both sharing our articles, posting on social media, but also the financial support, supporting us at healthrangerstore.com. Healthrangerstore.com, that's where you go. Shop there first. If you need superfood, if you need laundry detergent that's chemical free, well, by chemical free, obviously it's got natural chemicals in it, but I mean, no synthetics, no artificial fragrance, crap like that. We call it chem free in a general sense, but we've got incredible chem free shower soap and chem free laundry detergent, chem free automatic dishwasher detergent, plus hundreds of products for health and nutrition, green living, water filters, air filters, radiation detectors, anti-radiation pills, the potassium iodide, all these things that we have in our store. When you purchase those things, you support us. And here's some of what we've done with that, okay? It's incredible. We acquired land in Central Texas. We built a massive manufacturing and order fulfillment warehouse that has been up and online for many months now. We've been fulfilling orders out of it. We have capacity for huge growth in the order volume, and we have very high efficiency. If you've ordered from us recently, you've noticed that your orders are getting to you much faster than before. And that's because we're getting a lot of orders out the same day, nearly all orders out the next day. It's no longer taking, 2 or 3 days to get the order out the door. Now, it may take 3 days for it to get to you because we don't have warehouses all over the country like Amazon does. But then again, we're not run by an evil globalist either. We do good things with your financial support. So the warehouse is just one thing to serve you better and to expand the products that we're bringing you and get them to you faster and more efficiently and ultimately more cost effectively as well. Now, the second thing that we've done, which is a very big deal, is we've funded and launched quite successfully Real.video. That's the YouTube alternative for free speech. It is active. It's serving right now 1 million video minutes a week, and that is growing rapidly. In fact, usually by the time I get this podcast published, the numbers I'm citing are outdated because it's much larger. But right now it's 1 million video minutes a week and growing steadily, and 250 channels a day now are joining us. Think about that. 250 channels. That's video users, content creators every day are joining Real.video. And because of that, we're hosting thousands of videos. I mean, I don't know how many thousands now, but it's expanding rapidly. And a lot of these videos have been banned on YouTube, so you're getting the information that's been censored elsewhere. Some are censored on Facebook, for example. So now you're getting to see videos that have been banned and blacklisted. That's because of your support. When you purchase products at healthrangerstore.com, or now you can go to shop.real.video, you support either one of those stores, you are financially supporting our efforts to not only bring you amazing breakthrough clean food products and superfoods and clean living products, green living for your home and personal care products, but we're also now bringing you censored videos, independent media, news, things that the establishment doesn't want you to see. And we're doing that very, very successfully, again, thanks to your support. And amazingly, we've been able to build and launch this Real.video system for, I think we spent about, I'm guessing, $300,000 to get it launched and out the door, working. And that's amazing. That's just astonishing, by the way, that we're that cost effective. And we've committed $1 million to the project for the first year. So we're going to continue to lose money on that project for some time. But it doesn't matter. I'm willing to lose money on it in the short term to bring you a platform for freedom of speech. And, hopefully sometime next year it'll be revenue neutral. Maybe it'll even earn some money. But that's just to keep it sustainable. The important thing is to have the platform so that we can put videos online that can't be censored by YouTube and Google and Facebook and Twitter and all those other, techno-tyrant globalists that we've all come to hate. No other way to say it. They're really despicable corporations. So you get to vote with your dollars, and I greatly appreciate you voting for what we're doing. Now, that's not all that we've done. We are now in the process in our laboratory of acquiring a triple quad mass spec instrument. In fact, actually, I've already delivered the instrument. We have the instrument. It's just not installed yet. The installation sometimes takes several weeks to schedule, but it will be installed soon. Now, you might say, what's a triple quad? Why does that matter? What does this even mean, triple quad? Well, in geek tech talk, a quad is a quadruple, and it's a let's say it's a charge discrimination device. Okay, did you say discrimination? Yes, this instrument is engaged in discrimination all the time. It discriminates molecules based on their charges and their mass, by the way. So actually, it's the mass to charge ratio that is measured by a quadrupole, and this instrument has 3 quadrupoles, which is why it's called a triple quad, or a 3 quadrupole mass spec instrument. Anyway, these systems are, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're very, very sensitive. I mean, like crazy sensitive, like parts per trillion sensitive for certain molecules. So we've got other mass spec instruments that we've been running and doing method development on. In other words, inventing new ways to look at interesting molecules such as cannabidiol or cannabidiolic acid or various cannabinoids, from hemp extracts and so on. But we were really trying to look at glyphosate using this mass spec instrument, and it turns out that glyphosate you need very high sensitivity from a triple quad. Like you can't look at glyphosate in the minute concentrations that we want just by using a mass spec single quad or even a mass spec time of flight system. So this triple quad will allow us to see glyphosate at very, very low concentrations, like perhaps 1 part per billion, which is very, very small. So that's just another thing that we've invested in. Okay. And I can't even promise you when we're going to be able to make that work for the applications that we want. It will also allow us to see pesticides, by the way, other pesticides, such as atrazine. Well, I guess that's an herbicide, but 2,4-D, things like that, even fungicides at very, very low concentrations. And even if we want, plasticizer chemicals and other contaminants that can be found in food. So we're going to be, of course, applying that technology to our own products, our own inventory, our own production batches at Health Ranger Store. And what that means is you're going to keep getting food and raw materials and products that are more heavily scrutinized as we keep adding more and more instruments to the laboratory. What I really want is NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance imaging instrument, but unfortunately, the NMR instrument it's like a CAT scan for molecules. No, it's like an MRI for molecules. It's crazy. You can't even have metal anywhere near the instrument because it creates these powerful magnetic fields, and it can tell the difference between let's say CBD and THC, even when those 2 molecules have the exact same mass, which they do, by the way. Just the mass is like 314 on those 2 molecules, or N plus H is 315.2319. But without the ionization, it's just 314, or 314.2 to be technical about it on a single quad instrument. Anyway, the NMR, they cost about $1 million, and the facility to even host them also costs like another $1 million. So probably we're not going to have NMR anytime soon. You know what it's used for? It's for finding trace amounts of like doping drugs in athletes, where they can take someone's blood and they can find, like let's say Lance Armstrong, they can take Lance Armstrong's blood and they can find all his doping chemicals. And by the way, just for the record, I had gone public saying that Lance Armstrong was using these drugs before he admitted it. And I remember people yelling at me like, "What are you doing? You're trying to tear down an American hero." And I remember that. I was saying, no, this guy's got to be doping. He's doping. Give me a break. And of course, it came out that he was doping. But these instruments like NMR can find very, very trace amounts, like parts per trillion, of certain designer molecules inside small blood samples. But we're probably not going to get that instrument. I don't know about you. I don't have just a couple of $1 million lying around, just to say, "Ooh, look, we can see the molecules." I'm spending it on triple quads and maybe some gas chromatography instruments like a GC triple quad, something like that. That's what I like to spend money on. Stuff that's very, very practical, so to help us bring you cleaner food. Anyway, I don't mean to geek out. Sorry about all that tangent there. My brain like locks into geek mode, and I get all excited about all this lab technology, and sometimes I can't stop totally downloading all that information. Everybody, like, nobody cares anyway. Trust me, everybody's eyes glaze over. What? Mass to charge ratios? Who cares? Right? It's like, well, it has to do with everything you're eating and not getting Alzheimer's, because pesticides are going to destroy your brain. So I don't know. Do you care? Do you care about what you're eating? I ask this to some people. Do you care? Because I notice you're having like fried GMO corn chips there. Your Mexican buffet, everything's GMO. So maybe you don't care. I don't know. But if you do care, that's what I'm into. Anyway, these are just some of the things that we're doing with your financial support. So we've got a lot of plans. We've got a lot of expansion in the works, a lot of really cool things coming up. I don't want to go into details about what they all are because I don't want to give our enemies a heads up. They're always trying to shut us down. But I will say the Biosludge film is finally coming out. It's like a year and a half late because, well, we realized that it would be banned unless we had our own video platform. So what I told my film editors is, look, you can actually, they already edited all the chapters and everything. I just said, look, there's no point in releasing this on YouTube. It's just going to get banned. Or even Facebook. It's going to get banned because they're going to ban the truth about biosludge. So I said, we've got to release our own platform and make sure it's working and steady and everything. And then we can release biosludge on our platform, which is Real.video. So now that Real.video has been launched just a couple of weeks ago, and it's steady and it's gaining an audience, we're going to release biosludge chapter by chapter exclusively on Real.video. With, by the way, permission for you to post it on YouTube. So you can post our chapters on YouTube, on your YouTube channel if you want. You can even run ads on your YouTube channel if you want. Maybe you can earn some revenue off our film. That's fine with me. Go for it. We just want to get it out there. So that's coming. So really, if you think about it, what we have done with your financial support, I mean, gosh, we built an expanded certified organic food manufacturing facility, warehouse, and fulfillment center. We built a YouTube alternative video platform that is up and running and working, which a lot of people were skeptical of. They're like, I'm not sure he can do it. It's a big, big task, but it's working. We have done it. It's there and it's growing and more new features are coming. And then we've also expanded our laboratory to a triple quadrupole mass spec instrument with crazy high sensitivity to look at glyphosate and pesticides and other things in Lance Armstrong's blood, if you were to ever get any. But we didn't blow millions of dollars on the nuclear magnetic resonance imaging system because we don't have that kind of money to throw around. And then the other thing is we've got the Biosludge movie coming out, and we're releasing some mini documentaries. All right, some mini docs, as I call them, for, well, a number of topics. A couple of them are on politics, some are on liberty and freedom. One is on, I think, big government tyranny, censorship, big issues of the day like that. Those are coming out also on Real.video. Oh yeah, and we did the whole Real Self-Defense series, 7 videos to teach you how to shoot a pistol, even if you're a beginner. And we've got, the U.S. Navy SEAL Team 5 instructor, Clark, and the U.S. Marine hand-to-hand close combat weapons specialist fighter, John. Both of these guys are the teachers of that course, and those episodes are available free of charge on Real.video. Just search for either Real Self-Defense or The Joy of Shooting. And by the way, our search function has been kind of screwy on Real.video for some time, but we found the problem and it's in the process of being fixed. So the search will be much better soon. It used to be like you would search for organic food and you would just get like weird, like, oh, EMP fields. It's like, I was searching for organic. And the search engine was like, no, look at cell towers. It's like, that's not what search should do. So we fixed that, or I'm sorry, we're in the process of fixing it. We identified it. So soon when you type in organic food, you're going to get videos on, oh my God, organic food. Imagine that. I had a lot of fun explaining this to the programmers. It's like, did you know? Like, I dare you, go there and type organic food. See what happens. Look what you get. You don't get organic food, man. In other words, it's not a search function. Oh, if you could hear our R&D meetings, you would be really amused. Trust me. Because I'm a polite guy to most people most of the time. And I get along great with our R&D team. And sometimes there are things like, hey, did you try that function yet? It's got to get fixed because millions of people are counting on it. So let's make it search instead of just randomly providing totally random video results. I mean, imagine that. Being a project manager is kind of like, what is it? I don't know. You have to get the point across without pissing people off too much because they're the ones who are doing the work. So you do your best, and I'm doing my best for you. That's what we're doing. In any case, we've done a lot with your support, so please continue to support us, and we will do more with your support. We've got a lot of plans coming up. There's no better place to put your dollars than with us because we put it to good use to fight for your freedom and your liberty every single day in all the ways I've just mentioned and many more yet to come. Nobody uses your money better. And plus, you get products out of it. So shop at healthrangerstore.com or shop.real.video. And we will put your purchases, the profits, to great use to protect your future and your liberty. Thanks for your support.
Learn more at healthrangerreport.com.
Thank you for watching. If you want to support our mission, visit us at healthrangerstore.com for the world's largest selection of lab-verified superfood and nutritional products for healthy living. It's at healthrangerstore.com.